Okay, first dumpster of the night. I've seen this stuff before. That's copper in there. Look at that. I don't know. I've seen, see in here, it's like it's jacketed with copper, but that might be a copper core. I'm definitely taking that and trying that out. And there's finally stuff in here. There's a pipe. Where is it? Focus. Anyway, there's more pipes there, and it looks like more stuff throughout, if I can get my camera to focus. But that's looks like wire. Yeah, that's copper wire in there, so I am definitely gonna get some stuff out of here. So before I put all this away in the truck, I got this metal piping and a bag of hardware up here, some more piping, and then a box of hardware, another box of hardware. I've got all this piping and then all of this, can't really see it because it's black, but more of that copper tubing stuff and wire, and it's all a jumbled mess. I'm gonna have to throw this in the back of the truck as it is and then put the pipes in afterwards, but right now I've got a mess here that I need to clean up. So that is the result of the first dumpster, so not a bad start to the night. All right, let's see in here. Lots of light bulbs and trash. Oh, I do see some metal right there, so I will be getting that out along with some wire. This one, feels heavy, but I don't know what's in there. There's a lot of dust and nastiness for what'll probably equate to a few pennies or $1, so I'm not going to even bother. This one's no point. And this one over here, I need a couple of those boxes if they're not too wet. But yeah, that one. But yeah, nothing else in here. It's heavy. That's all wood stuff. Don't see any metal or wire, so just that one. I'll get that out. So I pulled the one box out and then I found some wire, and it looks like that's about it. Just some cut little pieces, which I'll take. That's decent stuff. But lots of light bulbs, and as you can see, it rained last night and all this morning into this afternoon, so, and it is cold. What is that? Oh, there's something big underneath there. Looks like big, but yeah, so I just found that. I don't know what that is, but while I was digging that out, I found some more wire. Christmas lights I'm not going to bother with. More wire, and then I thought I saw, no, it was branch. I thought it was copper, but another metal plate. I think there's more in it. I'm going to put the phone away and take a look and see. Alright, so I wasn't filming when I went into this one, or took a look anyway, and sitting right here, look at that biohazard. That's a good way to not go in it, but somebody's looking anyway. And poke through here a little bit. I found the compressor. I actually threw it in those boxes because it's already leaking and I don't want it leak anymore. That's just full of carpet. That's full of nothing, so I'm out of here. Alright, so this is a recently emptied open top, so I can jump in there and actually sort through some of this stuff. And that I am definitely going to take. That metal thing on the dolly, and probably the Christmas lights just for the heck of it, since I'm going to start seeing a lot of those. But yeah, look at all that water down there, so that's going to be a mess. So I'm going to get in and out quick. Alright, next section, and a few bags to go through. Doesn't look like much though in this one. And this one over here. A few things to go through. Definitely see some wire to grab, so I'm going to go get my plastic bag that I can stuff full of things and jump in. I don't know if you can hear me on this because the mic is screwed up. So, what do we have today? Looks like some boxes to go through for sure. Bookshelf, don't need that. But, yeah, I'll go through like that there and that down there. Didn't find a whole lot in here, actually hardly anything, a couple of pieces of scrap, but I did get my shoes soaked, so I think about 2/3 through the night anyway, so on to the next dumpster. Alright, so I normally film this string of dumpsters right here, but lately I've been just striking out. Normally I find some good ADT stuff in there, or other camera type stuff, and in there I usually find, or I used to find, some really good metal items, but just not anymore. But this time when I left my phone in the truck, in that dumpster there I found like 15 or 20 ADT doorbell cameras. So that was a good score. I've already got them in the truck. I will show them tomorrow. So I just got notification that I sold another set of stroller wheels that I found the other week, and that was $50 for the pair. That's 2 pair in 2 days. That's $100 for junk that I found in a dumpster. So this one here, this one always gives me light. So a little bit of scrap there. That's gonna be a soggy mess, so I'm not gonna touch that, but I'll see what's in that hardware box. And yeah, all junk and nastiness here. So a couple of pieces of scrap I'll just grab real quick and then head out. Alright, last one of the night. And still all the servers I didn't take. Oh man, look at all that water in there. I thought about bringing my boots and I didn't. Shoot. Well, there's nothing in there that I didn't already go through, because all that stuff's the same too. Might jump in and take a look at that real quick, but yeah, this is, I don't think this is worth taking. Definitely not worth getting wet over. That's a bummer. Oh well, I was hoping they did some work today and threw a bunch more in here, but I'm gonna keep checking until this one's gone. So it's the next day and here is my haul. So that I've already decided, I'm taking that can off. I'm going to use that to haul my totes back and forth from the truck back to where I do my micro scrapping. So that actually might come in useful if the wheels are working okay. A lot of this I need to sort through. It's going to take me hours literally to micro scrap to the degree that I do, which isn't even all that much, but this is a tangled mess. I decided to pull all this because I'm going to cut all that data wire off. It's a good couple of pounds of data wire that I can throw in with my Cat 5 stuff. I'm not going to separate it out even though it's broken down beyond Cat 5. I'll just throw it all into one. And then I've got all this conduit. I kept calling it piping, but it's all conduit for electrical. I don't Unfortunately, all of it's empty, but no big deal. And then that I kept throwing all my small items in last night, so I've got a little bit there. I've got a whole box of hardware there, and this stuff here. So that is copper jacketed inside there, and you can see that it's crushed. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off a section of this. I'm going to bring in one section as it is. I'm going to bring one section with the jacket, this nylon jacket taken off, or plastic. And same thing with this. So this red stuff here, that in the middle there, I believe is solid copper. I've got to take a closer look at it. It's definitely got a copper jacket on the inside of this plastic. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to bring in 2 samples, ask them how they'd grade it, and then decide if I'm going to cut the plastic jacket off of all this or keep it as is. I really don't want to cut that off. It's going to be a pain. It's easy to do, but it's just time consuming, and it's kind of a pain unless you've got a jig to keep your blade on this to cut it all the way down. And then what I'd do is, after you peel this back, I put the part in a vise and then I just peel off the rest of the jacket. I do that with some of the other electrical stuff that I've dealt with, but I need to come up with a better stripping method. So anyway, if that is a solid core, I'm definitely going to be doing something with this. I found 5 times this amount in the same dumpster that I found that stuff in, but that had a copper jacket on the outside, and I believe instead of that solid core, it had like fiber wire, and so for that reason, I did not take that. I hope it wasn't solid core and I was not mistaken, or I'm going to be a little ill for not picking up that much money, because there was literally 5 times, if not more, of this red conduit in that one dumpster. But anyway, so that's everything that I found last night. There's other tidbits in there that I've forgotten about. I also found inside some great, I just haven't unlocked the truck yet, some nice totes that I'm going to use for scrapping. Just cheap, like Rubbermaid knockoff type stuff, but that'll come in handy for scrapping. And then I've got my stuff from the one dumpster, which was the ADT cameras. So here are all the ADT cameras that I didn't film that I found, and this, I was closing the door and it caught my eye. They must have just dumped them right over the edge because they were in the back corner, and kind of got lucky that I even saw them. I haven't found these in a long time in that dumpster, so maybe they just do mass dumps every now and then. So a lot of these still have the protective plastic on them, and one of them does have, or a couple of them do have a cracked lens, or this one has a scratched lens. The rest of them look pretty good. I was getting 3 for 20 bucks on eBay, and if somebody was buying them in lots, I'm getting at least $5 a piece. So there's 17 there, 85 bucks easy on this. So I just need to get them listed on eBay, or maybe contact the 2 buyers that were buying them in lots for me and see if they want them before I even try to sell them as 3-piece lots. But I sell these as only parts. I can't test them. I don't know. And the people that I'm selling them to, pretty sure he looks at them, tests them, see if they work, resells them, or he uses them for parts to create ones that do work. And then another guy down in Florida, he probably does the same thing. He's been buying big lots of this ADT stuff from me. So that's a pretty decent score. I was happy to find that. So all in all, it was a great night.